tell me about the Philippines. How many islands are there?
Well, during a low tide, the Philippines is composed of 7,107 islands
And high tide?
in high tide.
No, but
And low tide, I mean 7,109 in low tide.
right.
High tide, less 2 islands.
So those islands are very, very low.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. How do you govern a country like that?
Well, we have a very interesting history. Right now, we are democratic. That's what we inherit from America.
Yeah. But how do you communicate with all these islands?
Well,
It seems almost ungovernable.
I think during the Commonwealth, there was a, they pushed for a national language based on Tagalog,
Here.
which is the language in Central Philippines or in Manila. Now, since there are so many, opposition of such national language as Tagalog, it turned out to be, they changed it into the word Filipino. Filipino as a language, as the national language. So supposedly, that everybody in class, since elementary, we are taught the national language. But of course, since we are like little brown Americans, from elementary, we are taught also the English language.
Medium of instruction to
Yeah.
English. Yeah.
But before the arrival of the Americans in, I think, 1900, no, actually the battle in the Manila Bay was sometime 1898, I think. Yeah. So the first teachers, English teachers, we call them the Thomasites. So, and I think most of them are Christians.
Missionaries.
Yeah, missionaries. So that's when we started to learn the English language.
Yes.
Of course, during that time, Spanish was still spoken in classroom. But then the Commonwealth, and then we have the so-called Philippine independence from the U.S. On July the 4th,